In the smartphone world, dominance has always felt reserved for a few names. For years, Apple and Samsung shaped the rules, controlled the narrative, and defined what premium meant. Apple became the symbol of polish, ecosystem, and control. Samsung represented scale, hardware ambition, and global reach. For a long time, other brands were simply reacting. But one company refused to stay in that position. Quietly, patiently, and relentlessly, Xiaomi began to change the balance. Xiaomi did not begin as a luxury brand. It began with a belief that powerful technology should be accessible. When Xiaomi entered the market, it didn't try to beat Apple and Samsung at branding or prestige. Instead, it challenged them where they were weakest: pricing and value. High-end specifications at prices that felt almost unreasonable. At first, many people dismissed Xiaomi as a copycat or a budget option. But behind that image was a company studying the market carefully. Xiaomi understood something fundamental. Smartphones were becoming deeply personal devices. People wanted more than performance. They wanted to feel heard. Xiaomi built strong communities, listened to user feedback, and treated customers like collaborators rather than consumers. Software updates were shaped by real-world use, not just internal plans. This approach built loyalty, especially in regions where users felt ignored by major brands. Over time, Xiaomi realized that being affordable was not enough. Respect mattered. The company didn't want to remain an alternative. It wanted to compete directly. That shift required patience. Xiaomi experimented, failed, learned, and improved. While Apple refined its ecosystem and Samsung pushed hardware boundaries, Xiaomi absorbed lessons from both and added its own strength: speed. Xiaomi moved fast, faster than giants constrained by legacy systems and expectations. As Xiaomi's products improved, the conversation changed. Reviews stopped focusing on price and started focusing on quality. Build materials became premium. Software became smoother. Cameras became competitive. Xiaomi stopped chasing validation and started defining itself. The Ultra series marked that turning point. The Xiaomi Ultra line was not about compromise. It was about ambition. Big batteries, bold designs, powerful cameras, and no apologies. Each Ultra release was a statement that Xiaomi belonged at the top. With the Xiaomi 17 Ultra, that statement becomes louder and clearer. The design of the Xiaomi 17 Ultra reflects confidence. It doesn't chase thinness at the cost of function. It prioritizes strength and purpose. The phone feels solid and intentional, built for users who care about capability more than trends. It doesn't try to quietly blend in. It stands out by choice. Performance has always been one of Xiaomi's strongest weapons, and the 17 Ultra takes that to another level. This is a device built for people who push their phones hard. Multitasking, gaming, content creation, and long-term use are central to its identity. Xiaomi positions the 17 Ultra as a workhorse, not just a lifestyle accessory. Where Apple focuses on smoothness and Samsung emphasizes versatility, Xiaomi emphasizes power and control. The phone doesn't limit what users can do. It invites them to explore its full potential. That philosophy runs through every aspect of the device. The camera system on the Xiaomi 17 Ultra is where Xiaomi makes its boldest challenge. Smartphone photography has become emotional. Apple delivers consistency and natural tones. Samsung delivers vibrant, attention-grabbing shots. Xiaomi aims for depth and realism. The focus is on sensor quality, optics, and giving users more creative control. Instead of forcing every photo into a predefined look, Xiaomi allows images to feel more natural and cinematic. Shadows have texture. Highlights feel intentional. Photos don't just look good instantly, they feel authentic. This approach appeals to users who want more than automatic perfection. Video recording, an area long dominated by Apple, becomes a serious competition point with the 17 Ultra. Stabilization, dynamic range, and color accuracy reach a level where creators can rely on the device confidently. Xiaomi understands that modern smartphones are creative tools, not just communication devices. Battery life is another area where Xiaomi refuses to follow old rules. Instead of prioritizing thin designs, Xiaomi invests in capacity and charging speed. The 17 Ultra is built to last through heavy use, and when it needs power, it charges fast. Waiting long periods for a flagship phone to recharge feels outdated in Xiaomi's vision. Software has been Xiaomi's most debated aspect.